Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the All Skills Tournament. Here, the race with Colby and Sour Cream.
Hello, I'm Colby. We're going to be doing your comps today. I'm going to get the racers counted down, and then we'll be started in just a moment.
Yep.
These racers, Colby has a PB of 54.06 from the 7th, I believe, and then Sour has a 50.55 from just last night.
He just PB. That's really crazy, actually.
He actually PB'd the night before his last race as well, so it seems to be a trend.
Well, that's a pretty positive trend, if you ask me.
I would take it. All right, I've got our racers counted down, so they should be in here in just a moment as soon as the stream catches up.
Right, great. Hopefully there's not too much delay between the two. And they're off. Trying to predict that a little, but didn't quite.
We'll make sure we get them synced up here once we get going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you've watched some All Skills races before, you know how it's going to go in the early game. Pretty much the cutscene of KP people arrive and crossroads, but it's still pretty exciting. There's a few interesting things along the way that spice it up, like Aspid Arena and a few, like right here, Sour's doing the Vengefly skip. It's always fun.
It's always nice when the Vengeflies actually cooperate.
Yeah, no kidding. Instead of when they're like all the way away and you can't get to them.
And they just won't notice you for anything.
Mm-hmm. Sour's actually having a really good King's Pass here.
Colby just dunked. That's unfortunate.
That is very sad. Is this like a 51?
Yeah.
Oh, insane. Sour.
Very clean. Very clean.
Definitely.
King's Pass for Sour.
That was a really nice sync up.
Yeah, we got him nicely synced now. Colby a few seconds behind because of the dunk, but overall not too bad. Nothing he couldn't catch up in Crossroads.
Yeah, so it's just a few seconds apart right now. Any minor mistake will have Colby catching up if Sour makes a mistake, is what I meant to say. Also, some good gameplay could catch him back up too.
There's a lot of RNG in Crossroads as well. So there's the Gruz drop room that Sour just went through and Colby is in right now, making it through cleanly. Very nice.
Both of them getting no hits. That's impressive.
RNG
manipulation.
Then of course we've got the infamous Balder.
Ooh.
After we pick up VS, and that could set either one of them behind by quite a bit if they get unlucky RNG there.
Sour gets the double spike, and Colby unfortunately does not, putting him even a bit further behind. I'm going to quickly switch the audio to Sour's because he is ahead right now.
All right, so we've got some new people in chat to All Skills. So what All Skills is we have to pick up all the skills, which is all movement, all spells, all nail arts, and then we have to kill the Hollow Knight at the end because it is a full game run. You do have to get an ending. So the movement will be your dash, your shade cloak, your monarch wings, your claw, and Isma's, and then you have the 3 nail arts. Nail upgrades and the upgraded dream nails are not included as skills.
Very eloquently explained. Well, if you're interested, keep on watching and we'll show you how it's done. They will anyway. Sour Cream coming up to fight the False Knight here. We're not going to actually defeat him fully. We're just going to get through the first of 3 phases, or I guess rounds. cycles, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to break the wall on the left and get out as he will demonstrate here. Bang.
And this is a dev-intended skip. That wall is breakable for anyone that wants to do it this way. You do have to wait for this first cycle for that wall to be breakable. But even if you're playing on a casual file, you can play with this and it'll work just fine for you.
Yeah. Though I don't overly recommend it unless you want to do some other speedrun strats.
Yeah, and if you don't do those tricks, you'll have to come back and defeat him later anyway in order to get the city.
Plus, I think he's part of percentage, right? So if you want to get a full percent account, it's not worth it.
I believe he is. You definitely have to defeat him to fight Failed Champion.
Oh, and that's absolutely percent.
Which is a good chunk of essence.
Yeah. Anyway, we're getting their VS here, and we're going to come into Ancestral Mound, where there's a few interesting movement techniques here, but it's all going to be just pretty streamlined and smooth, so you're not going to notice a whole lot, probably. It's a cutie note. Now we're coming up to the first boulder here. Let's see how many times. Oh, Sour Cream gets first bit.
You love to see it.
You too. That might put Sour like rocketing ahead, depending on how many spits Colby gets. Which we'll see right here. One. Oh, second spit.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's acceptable. And Sour gonna collect a bit of soul coming up here, hitting the Gruzzes and Tick-Ticks to kill another boulder coming up here.
What the runners are looking for in that room is to get at least 6 hits of soul. That way they have 3 hits for this fireball that you just saw, and then another 3 for another charge to do this fireball skip that you're about to see Sour do. And he nails it.
Easy. He's on 3 masks here, which is a little scary going into green path, considering all we have to face. But I'm sure Sour at his level will be able to handle it very nicely.
Sour has done some hitless running in the past, so he is practiced in safe strats, so he will probably use some of that prior experience getting through green path here.
Did you see if Colby got the fireball? I think he did.
I believe he did.
Yeah. So I looked away and then he was on the other side, so it makes sense to me. And Sour Cream gets the second fireball skip, no issues. Let's go. And he's coming up to the third one right here. Oh, easy. Very, very clean movement from Sour Cream Supreme here.
That's
and Colby coming for the second. Yes.
Very nice.
Nice. Sour's probably going to go for the double hit instead of the triple on this guy. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
He went for it. Unfortunately, it did not work.
Yes. But that's okay. Still handled it very cleanly. And Colby also gets the third fireball skip. Very impressive from both runners. So apparently there's a new strat coming around where we actually do kill Vengefly King now in all skills and still farm the Moss Knights. Insomnia found a interesting quick kill for him.
Sour with good Moss Knight RNG. Colby gets that double on the Moss Knight, so he's going to be a little bit ahead with Soul Collection here, which will save him a little bit of time.
Yeah, that's really good. And Sour's coming up to fight the first, I guess, second boss of the game, Hornet 1. I'm sure we'll see some very cool stress to end their life very quickly. Well, it's like 3 male hits there, but that's okay. Looks like Colby also got some pretty good Watcher Knight, or sorry, Moss Knight's RNG. That's nice. And making quick work of Hornet. Not bad at all. Was that a 755? That's insane. That's so quick.
Now it's going to be Colby's turn to fight Hornet.
Also doing some quick movements here. Lots of hits in. Sour as oh, Colby just finished Hornet. That's good. Sour's on his way into Fungal Waste. He's gonna look for a claw here to cling onto the walls with.
Looks like an 802 cloak for Colby, so about 7 seconds apart.
Not bad. Still very much anyone's game right now. Some really fun movement going into Fungal Wastes here. Lots of whoosh whoosh kind of stuff. Pretty soon here, we're going to be coming up to a skip called E-Pogo, where we take an explosion and pogo on it to get up to a ledge we couldn't get up to normally. We got to farm a bit of Geo Rocks beforehand, though. Very well done.
So the reason we have all this extra Geo in this route is that we have to get Dash Slash really early, and that costs 800 Geo. So it's quite a grind in the early game. Oh, Sour gets that first try. Very nice. It's quite a grind in the early game to get that much Geo. So that's why we're picking up these extra rocks and doing Moss Knights instead of Venge Viking.
Oh, that was such a clean Mantis Pogo. Not even needing to Pogo the second one a second time. And if you missed it, Colby is going to be doing it again on his own, on the left here, once he transitions a bit. Hopefully he'll be able to do it just as well as Sour did.
Yeah, we do have some significant desync, so the runners are closer than it appears they are on stream. They're separated by about 30 seconds just with desync right now, but their actual times are much closer.
And here he goes. Nice. First try as well. We get to see 2 different techniques for the E-Poker there too, which is awesome. Sour is on his way to fight Gruzmother, which is the 3rd boss in the game, as Colby does his own Mantis Pogo right here. Oh, also very well done. Yes. We have some very competent runners here. That's awesome. Very clean Gruzmother fight. Didn't fly too high, so Sour Cream could just smack her. Unfortunately, one of the little Gruz escaped, but he still cleans it up very well.
Gage letting us know we have 12 seconds difference at that quit out. So Sour has increased a little bit, but they're still not far apart at all.
Yeah. It's still incredibly close. And now if you missed how quick Sour did Gruzmother, Colby's gonna come right up to it. And Sour Cream is setting up for a shade skip This is the tech we were talking about having to do when you skip, what is it? False Night? Yes.
Yeah. So ordinarily you'd pick up City Crest at False Night and you'd use that to go in through Fungal. But here we don't have time for that. So we just use a Shade Skip, get into the right side of City early.
Ain't nobody got time for that. But yeah. And then we wave dash across the blue lake.
Key Column Knight speedrunning right there.
Jump dash, jump dash, jump dash. Oh, nice Walkling storage from Colby there.
That one's always fun to get.
Mm-hmm. So this part of the race for Sour is quite movement heavy. Right now, all we're doing is farming up a bunch of geo to be able to afford dash slash, like Kali said earlier. We're going to be fighting a mob. What are they called? Monsters. It's called Gorgeous Husk. It drops 420 geo. It's really nice, and it's glimmery and it's shiny, and we're gonna mess it up.
Ooh, Colby getting a fireball from his shade. That's unfortunate. It loses about 4 seconds.
That's, yeah, quite unlucky. Nate's going in hard. And this is the Gorgeous Husk I was talking about. We're just gonna bully him a little bit till he explodes with Geo, giving us almost enough to be able to buy Dash Slash, but not quite.
So we're looking at a bare minimum of wanting 704 Geo after coming out of Gorgeous Husk. More is always better, but as long as you have 704, you can kill 2 rows of hoppers, get good cleanup, and be okay. Any less than that, you're gonna have to find something else to kill.
Yeah, some extra hopper or an aspen or something, which are never fun.
Nate, yes, Sour got a 50-55 last night, so he just got his sub 51.
Which is an insane time considering the world record is like what, not even a minute, or just about a minute less.
Yeah, world record right now is 49:48, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Nice hoppers from Sour.
Mm-hmm. Very clean, not even taking any damage. What a madman.
Sour picking up Dash Slash.
Yeah, while Kobe gets Gorgeous Husk.
This damage rotation that you're seeing the runners do, it sets us up to get doubles from the VS on Gorgeous Husk, which will kill him that much faster.
Looks like he thought he was missing Geo for a second there.
Yeah, that Geo can scatter into the hallway. It's easy to miss.
Mm-hmm.
I've quit out early before and missed like 30 Geo. It's unfortunate when that happens.
I did that on my race yesterday. It was not fun.
Colby looking really comfy to get plenty of Geo going for these hoppers too.
And Sour's going in for the next split, which is Soul Sanctum, where we'll be getting Dive. This is one of the most RNG heavy spots of the run and can really mess up a lot of runners, but I'm sure at Sour's level, you'll be able to handle it very well.
This is where you're going to start to see some lever skips, which is one of the main reasons we run on the 1-2-2-1 patch. So what he just did there is he hit that lever through the wall, and then the reason we get Dash Slash so early is you're about to see him get Shade Soul without having to get Elegant Key. The Dash Slash hits levers through the wall further than any other nail art does. So we use that as kind of a lockpick to skip into doors that we're not supposed to get into. It lets us skip most of Sanctum.
Lockpick, that's a really good analogy, or what word? I like that. I'm gonna use that from now on.
I stole it from someone else. It's fine.
Colby seemingly struggling a little bit with the hoppers, taking 3 damage, but still making it through very well, having more than enough geo to get dash slash. And we're gonna come up to what is the second lever skip. We kind of skipped over glossed over the first one, but he's gonna hop up and dash and slash. Oh, and he missed. Okay, well, comms cursed.
So getting Shade Soul this early gives us a ton of extra damage for everything that's coming up next, but especially our Soul Master fight. It's significantly shorter than the current pouch route because we have all that extra damage.
Yeah, because you can't do lever skips on the current patch. It's a 1-2-2-1 exclusive.
Yeah, to get Shade Soul in current patch, you have to save Sly, you have to go to peek and get the shop key, and then you have to purchase the elegant key, and then come back later and fight another Soul Warrior.
Sour had an unfortunate parry there, meaning he had to delay his fireballs for 1 more nail, and it caused one of the fireballs to not double by accident. So it's just a little bit of time loss for Sour, nothing significant, however.
Yeah, that Soul Warrior takes 4 nail hits and 4 fireballs to kill, but our goal there is to get 2 doubles with our fireball.
And let's see, there is a sort of quick kill we can do on this boss here, Soul Master. Launching your Shade Soul through the wall to collect more souls, so you can just pump them full of fireballs. See if you'll do it. Oh, interesting.
Didn't get that turnaround.
But the master dived anyway, right? So
yeah.
Prediction. Let's call it a prediction.
Still a pretty quick kill.
Very quick. And as he goes into the second phase of Soul Master, Colby will be getting his own Shade Soul. Very well done by Sour on that second phase there.
And now Colby is on his way to the rest of Sanctum.
Seeing about 40 seconds of difference in time right now. Still, it's growing a bit bigger, but still nothing that Colby can't make up. And especially if Sour makes a mistake anywhere that costs a death or anything, which I'm not sure he will, but if, you know. But from here, Sour is coming into what is the longest section of the game where you can't heal.
Colby getting bullied a little bit by that Soul Twister.
Yeah, a little weird. I'm not sure what his routing here quite is, but I'm sure it's working.
Yeah, he was opening that shortcut in case he needed it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Makes it through safely though.
Soul Twister is very rude.
Yeah, the Soul Twisters can teleport basically to the exact point you are, and it's unfortunate. It's easy to take damage there if that happens.
Sour Cream getting a little bit, a grub that's a little bit out of the way. Very well done.
We do love the grubbies.
We do. So now that Sour's coming to take this bench, he's approaching a very long stretch of the game where he will not have a chance to heal he's gonna have to go to King Station and then go to CPs and get the crystal heart, and then even go further, going through a dark room to get the dream nail before he can finally put out and have a heal. Though again, at Sour's level, it's probably not incredibly scary, but for a casual runner like myself, it's quite intimidating.
Colby living through to pick up dive on 1 health.
He makes it at least.
Yeah, and you do get full soul when you pick up dive, so he'll have a chance to heal if he feels the need to do so.
I think
You only need 2 dives right off the bat, and you get full soul, so you do have an extra one to heal if you need it.
Just because you have to farm a little bit more soul afterwards, but nothing terrible.
And he does choose to take that heal. Can't blame him, especially in a race.
Yeah, it's very scary. You don't want to die. Oh. Yeah, looks like actually Colby's getting some dash slash storage here. Oh,
Yep.
nice. Actually, that's smart. Cool. What you saw there on Sour's side was he got early control, powering up his nail art and canceling it, and then dashing right away so he doesn't hard fall coming down under the wall. That trick varies in difficulty depending on how good or bad your computer is. But yeah. Hello, Mila. Goodbye, Mila. And with this, Sour will be coming into Sea Peaks. Quite a cycle heavy area.
Colby also saving the grub. Let's go.
Hey, feels good. Will we get a Pogax out of Sour? Let's see here. Oh, let's go.
Nice.
It's free. We sure will. Did Sour forget Normalizer? Possibly.
Definitely possible.
Ooh, try to go for a God Pixel there. Unfortunately, I mean, I can't say because I don't know that trick at all. But it looked like he was a little too left. But maybe not. Who knows? Maybe it's just RNG. Gamer. And we'll get another example of dash slash storage right here, saving it for when you have to hit that lever. Very cool trick.
Colby on his way to King Station. He picked up the last bit of his geo. He's looking pretty good. After this point, our geo routing is much more lenient. We need 300 geo to get King Station, and then after that, once we kill Watcher Knights, we get their geo chest for 655 geo. And between that and the Devouts in Beast Den, we are set for geo for the rest of the run.
Underplay, woo! Sour Cream giving us all the content today.
And now Colby is on his way to peak.
Oh, here's another grub save.
Another grub
Nice.
save.
Does it look like Sour's really trying too hard to go for a PB? Oh, and speak of the devil.
And another grub. It's right over here. We do love to see it.
But then again, when you got a 50-55 or something, was that it? 50-55?
Yes, 50-55.
If you try too hard to get PBs from that at that point, you're gonna drive yourself crazy.
Nice crushers. This is the grub that most people save in this run. Not everybody, but it is in our way, so most people do choose to save it.
Sour's in the dark room now. There are a few ways to do this room. He is choosing to do the most difficult one, but executes it incredibly cleanly.
It is the fastest way to go. It does take a lot of practice and a lot of muscle memory, but once you get it down, it's not too bad.
Definitely. Yeah, Sour apparently has been practicing this run for quite a while now, or at least has been grinding it out a lot recently, and it's definitely showing in his performance.
Yeah, I believe
and another grub.
I believe he started running this category in November. Sour does also run 106, where they do save all the grubs, so he knows where all these little grubs are and the quickest ways to get to them as well.
I didn't know that, actually. That's cool. I always respect a 1XX player, because those runs are... They're
pretty long.
Yeah.
Colby missing God Pixel too. He went for it, but he missed it.
Well, hey. It's a hard trick.
But other than that, damage was up to this point in peak.
Yeah, I can't underestimate or understate how well Colby is running right now. Yes, Sour is ahead, but Colby is still running incredibly well, very clean. The time difference isn't even that huge. It just kind of looks like it because Sour's having quicker loads. But yeah, Colby's doing very well for himself.
It is very easy to take a lot of damage in this section. Again, we don't get a bench anywhere until we save quit after Dreamnail. And there are some intentional damage tanks in peak, as you see Colby do one right there to get this fastest cycle here. So between intentional damage tanks and accidental damage, it's very easy to get on low health in these sections.
Yeah. Sour Cream, underplayed again. What a showman. Let's go. Yeah, it looks like there's about a minute difference between the two of them right now.
Colby also going for the grub.
Oh, let's go.
You're having a grub heavy race. You really do love to see it.
Grubs are great. I know a guy who's incredibly scared of worm-like creatures, so when I got him to play Hollow Knight, he's like, oh no, not the grub. Oh, dude, they're so cute, though. No, I hate them.
Another grub for Colby.
Very well done. Sour is coming up to the Watcher Knights fight, a normally pretty difficult boss for... That was a little interesting. He nailed it, and then... Anyway, normally difficult boss for casual players and any percent runners. However, in all skills, we just de-dark them 3 times, as so, and they explode.
Ooh,
I guess
Colby
a little
missing that dash there.
Oh, darn, has to reset the dark room. That's unfortunate.
He's on 2 health. It's easy to get wombo comboed in this room, so hopefully he'll make the rest of it cleanly. Looks like he will. Taking slightly safer dashes, but making it out all right.
We'll be getting some really good RNG here, actually. That was actually, they barely rolled at all.
Yeah, those plain Watcher Knights from Sour. So Colby is on 2 health here. 2 health is all you actually need, as long as he doesn't take any damage in the rest of this section. For that, dash/skip to get early control.
And he's going for the grub. Oh! He's still going for it. Okay. Okay.
You gotta respect him for it.
Definitely.
So unfortunately, he won't be able to do this skip now, and hopefully he doesn't muscle memory this skip.
Oh.
Oh no, Colby, please. Colby, please.
Okay, no, okay.
Okay, good. You remembered.
Scaring us. Sour Cream, having beat Watcher Knights, is getting the Dreamer here. Coming up to one of the more difficult splits, Isthmus tier. There's 3 significant skips you gotta do to be able to get it in this category. Let's see how he performs. And Colby on his way to get Dream now.
You can't take damage in the Dream Nail split, so 1 health is completely safe. There's nothing for him to worry about. You can fall on the Dream Plats and lose time, but you won't be losing any health.
This is where we get the rest of our Geo from, by the way. That chest there, the 665, is all we're gonna need. And as we see here, Colby is going to fly over the dream world with the C-dash, like I forgot to comment with Sour Cream. But Sour Cream is doing the spike tunnel, the first of 3 skips here.
100 plat from Colby as well.
Okay,
there we
that's
go.
a 3rd try. That's good. Spike tunnel is one of those tricks where you think you have it, but then you don't get it, and then you get it, and then you don't.
It's definitely one of the harder tricks in the route.
Yeah.
For me, the acid skips themselves are pretty easy, but the spike tunnel is the hardest part of this set of 3 skips here.
Nice. Gets it very well, and he's going to go for early control with the warp. Going to come flying in, smack him like this, boom, and then he's got early control through the tech box. Oh! That was an interesting glitch there. The C-dash just sort of stopping before it went.
Yeah, that happens sometimes at Isma's. The getting knocked out of that cutscene can sometimes cause that.
Let's see.
Colby's turn for Watch Your Nights now. See if he will have blessed RNG as well.
Speaking of RNG, here's the broken bridge. Oh, it does have to cancel at the end there. And now, yes, Colby with the Watcher Knights. Let's hope he gets just as good RNG as Sour did.
Our runner's about 1.5 minutes apart now, according to Gage. Thank you for that, Gage. A 1.5 minutes is a pretty good lead, but a lot of deaths will cost 2 or more minutes, so anything could still potentially happen.
Yeah, Colby's unfortunately not getting as good RNG with the Watcher Knights. They're rolling around and bouncing everywhere.
They're being pretty rude to him.
They are. However, he deals with them quite nicely, getting a good double at the end there.
Getting down to 1 health on Watch Knights can look pretty scary, but generally speaking, it's not too bad. There's a lot of intentional damage tanks to get optimal Watcher Knights. And with that D-Dark, we have tons of iframes, so it's not impossible to die there, but it's generally safe. You absolutely can die there, trying to do it fast. Again, because we do take those intentional damage tanks.
That's an interesting little trick Sour Cream did there. It's actually one of the hardest tricks in the whole run. Only saves about like 3 seconds, I think, but looks smooth when you do it. Very nice, getting 2 doubles right off the bat on the Broken Vessel and going to the headbang phase right away.
Yeah, really good RNG there.
Yeah, Sour
taking advantage of it.
Having insane RNG this run.
Sometimes it feels like you just keep knocking him out of that headbang and keep staggering him out of it, and it's impossible to get any damage in.
Wings at 32, 14, 15. Very good time. Like, I cannot underestimate how well these 2 runners are going right now. Yeah, there's about a 1.5 minute difference, but it's still easily sub 50. Not sub 50. sub an hour run.
Colby's on his way to get Ismas now. We'll be going through this set of Isma skips.
Yeah, so if you liked what you saw in the first one, Colby's going to do it again. Maybe he'll even do it even better than Sour did. Because Sour did have a dunk and a few spike hits. Oh no,
unfortunate.
Colby. Oh, third time. just like Sour did.
Sour now on his way to Hornet 2, which is probably the hardest boss of the run. Definitely kills a lot of runs, especially for newer runners. Takes a lot of practice to get good at Hornet 2, and especially to get her fast.
Mm-hmm.
She can also give you a lot of bad RNG, which can cost time, and there's not a lot you can do about it if she parries you a bunch.
And Colby gets through to Ismas very cleanly. Very well done. Also getting the damage tank there.
I don't expect either one of these runners to take a safety bench on the way to Hornet, but we will see.
Yeah, Sour Cream chooses to not. Very respectable. I'm actually quite excited to see how Sour deals with Hornet 2 here. It's a tough boss, but at his level, I bet he'll have some fun strategies. And Colby doing the RNG bridge too, at the same time. Has to cancel at the same time.
And she's parrying that Shade Soul is unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know how a simple needle can just deflect shadow magic. I know it's got some like strange weaver magic on it or something, but
getting a lot of Shade Soul doubles though, so that's really nice. Very nice.
Very quick fight out of Sour, making just quick work out of her, and getting the walk-in storage. You'll love to see it. Even through the rough RNG of the parries, Sour still does that super quick.
Colby's turn to get through the Malarks. No damage from the first one.
Nice.
Very nice.
Sour does not invalidate his run by going invisible. Good, good. But still gets the early control.
Colby only taking one Mauler hit. That's very nice.
I'm getting critical information. Ooh. Oh. Ew, Colby is not. Yeah, it has to go around. That's unfortunate. It's like I said, very, very rough trick to
yeah,
do.
It'll save you a couple seconds if you get it the first try, but if you have to keep trying it, it's not going to save you much of anything.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a very tight trick to do.
Oh, dash slashes the grub from the other side of the wall there. How many grubs is that now? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grubs? If I'm counting correctly.
I think so.
There's the one in Sanctum, the 2 in Crystal Peaks.
The one that we always save.
Oh, so that's 3 in
so
Crystal Peaks. Yeah, so that's 5.
Nice broken vessel from Colby too.
Yeah, very quick. This part of the run that Sour is doing, I guess it's probably considered the most boring part of the run. We're just sort of C-dashing around, doing a bit of movement to get our Cyclone Slash. Hey, gotta do what you gotta do. And a 24.09 for wings for Colby. Did we ever figure out? That didn't seem like 2 seconds. It seems like Sour does not have the load normalizer on.
No, I'm pretty sure he forgot it.
Yeah.
Some runners practice with the load normalizer and others turn it off for practice and non-race runs. I know Sour does not do non-race runs with the load normalizer, so he probably just forgot to put it back on.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably a bit better to practice with the load normalizer for the tournament anyway, considering it does mess with some cycles, changes it up a bit.
Yeah, it can mess with some enemy placement, but if you're looking to PB, it can be kind of frustrating to deal with those enemies too.
That's true. You know, now that I think about it, is it valid that Sour can race without the load normalizer, considering how it messes with cycles?
Yeah. It's valid.
Okay.
It just causes some desync here.
They do sometimes resync, Jay, but honestly, I don't think it's worth it having to wait like however many minutes with Sour's screen pause. I don't think that'd be very interesting.
Yeah, with 2.5 minutes of desync here, and it's only gonna get desynced again.
Yeah.
Colby on his way to Hornet now. See if Hornet is kind to him.
Yeah, hopefully. Maybe even more kind than Sour. So, some important information here. Cycles are not actually affected by load normalizer. They're affected by not having load normalizer. Thank you, sir. Very much appreciate it.
Hornet giving Colby a lot of parries.
That's unfortunate. You hate to see the parries. She just pulls her needle out and you're sitting there for like half a second like, alright, what am I gonna do? Anyway, Sour coming in. Can he get the one cycle? He does!
He nails it, let's go.
Easy.
Oh, Hornet, be nice.
Oh. Be humble. Okay.
Here we go.
Colby still manages to defeat it. Still a very quick fight as well.
Yeah, not a dangerous fight in any way for Colby. Just, I'm sure he's frustrated with that number of parries.
Yeah. Colby, unfortunately, getting the bad end of RNG in this run, while Sour is getting the good end. Hollow Knight's rough like that. And Colby does not go invisible. Does not invalidate his run either. Let's go. Sour, now that he's dealt with Umu, is going to come up to get Great Slash, one of the nail arts of the game. The last one that we collect here. In casual play, the movement here is very fun. However, I find it a tad bit boring for speedrun sakes, just because of how streamlined it is.
Actually, the movement here makes this one of my favorite splits in this run.
Really?
I love the movement in this game, and this particular split is very movement heavy. It's got some really nice movement in it. But again, it's a personal preference thing for sure.
Yeah.
Gets that RNG dash, nice.
Yeah, very well done. Very, very well done. We're coming to a point where he might get an arrow walk. Let's see. Oh, and he does. So it boggles my mind how you can just get 2 dashes in the air just because of the ground layout. But hey.
Yeah, Sour's actually gotten several airwalks this run so far.
There
were a couple early in Fungal. I think there were 2 on the way to get Claw.
Wow. I should pay attention. Colby on his way to get Cyclone Slash, as Sour is on his way to get Great Slash. Actually, there might be some synced up Nail Master talking here. I love the music in this section.
Yeah.
So intense. Green Path of Pain.
Very nice
Unfortunately, it looks like Colby's gonna get to the Nail Master just before Sour Cream does, so we will not have synced up Nail Master talks. Unfortunate. Colby ahead of Sour Pog. Let's go.
Garo Wenele.
And now it is Colby's turn to face Umu.
Hopefully he'll be able to one cycle just as well. Sour Cream coming up to what some people find to be really easy and what others find to be really hard. The Squid Arena to get Howling Reyes. Did he cancel the C-Dash there because he realized it wasn't gonna go through?
That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like.
That
It takes a really good reaction time to be able to do that.
That is crazy. Sour is just built different. As he cancels the C-Dash. Anyway, yes. So the Squid Arena coming up here. Some people find it to be incredibly difficult. Others have no issues with it. I'm sure Sour won't have very many issues with it.
It's one of those areas. It's easy to do, but it's hard to do fast.
Yeah. Let's see how he handles it. Very well is how he handles it.
One little mistake at the end, missing that double squid, but not bad at all. Very nice.
That is incredible. Now that he has that, he's gonna go just a bunch of movement from here to Hera. However, there is also Dark Deep Nest, where, well, it's dark. But let's see if Colby can do the one cycle here.
I believe he does go for it. With a 54, I expect he does go for a one cycle. It wouldn't be impossible to get a 54 with a 2 cycle, but I expect he goes for a 1 cycle.
Yeah, he's definitely setting up for it.
Looks
Oh,
good.
did that do it?
Unfortunate.
No, I'm not sure what missed there.
Must not have doubled one of those Shade Souls.
Yeah, unfortunate. Oh,
Which
we
it
missed it. Sorry, go ahead.
It looked like he had it, but he must have just missed it.
Yeah, it was one Shade Soul.
Yeah, Umu must have still been stuck in that wall.
Mm-hmm.
Getting that wall thing storage, though.
That's nice.
Didn't preserve it to the acid. It looked like maybe he closed his inventory or opened his inventory, closed it too soon.
Yeah, I mean, hey, what you gonna do?
So missing that 1 cycle is about 18 to 20 seconds time loss, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, Sour's got a very, very significant lead now. But speaking of dark rooms, we're at the dark room. Yes. Let's see how he handles it. I'm sure very well. Nice. Having full soul at the end of dark rooms is very, or at the end of this dark room specifically, is going to be very good because you can go through Beast's Den without having taken any long routes. And Sour is handling it very well.
Yeah, Sour is a rando player. He learned Dark Deep Nest well before he ever started running this category, so I expect him to be very comfortable with it.
That's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie, but he does it. He's good.
He saved it. Falling in Distant Village. If you're going for PBs, it's a run killer. In a race setting, your options are to either save quit to your last bench and do it again, or no dark deepness well enough to climb your way back out.
Yeah. Ugh, I couldn't imagine.
I climbed my way back out in a run the other day, and it's a little rough, but again, rando knowledge will get you there.
Yeah, definitely. And Sour's gonna get the third Dreamer, meaning his race is almost complete. There's still one more major area we have to go to, though, and that is the Abyss, which is unlocked by the King's Brand, which is why we have to kill Hornet too.
Colby with some nice movement on his way to Great Slash.
Mm-hmm.
Misses the airwalk, but he saves it. He saves that jump in the end.
Nice.
If you're expecting to get that airwalk and then suddenly you don't, it is easy to fall into the acid.
Mm-hmm.
These cyclone drops that Sour is showing off make you fall a little bit faster without having to inventory drop. The inventory dropping uncaps your fall speed. Ooh, that was close.
That was a little scary. Okay.
So if it's a longer drop, the inventory drop is going to be faster, but for shorter drops, the cyclone will get you faster, quicker. So for short drops, they're really nice.
Yeah, definitely. Go a little whoosh whoosh, shoot them down. There are two pretty scary climbs coming up that Sour is going to have to face. First, the Sibling Climb and then the Abyss Climb. They're quite fun portions of the game, but they can also be quite scary, depending on how you go about them. We'll see them coming up shortly as Sour drops first.
Swag door, you love to see it.
You'll love to see it. That's such a large drop. I love it.
Colby has his last nail art.
And here we are coming to the Sibling Climb, or the Lighthouse Climb, whatever you'd like to call it.
So in this climb, the spawns from the siblings are consistent, but their drift is RNG. So it can be a little bit.
Oh, Sour. Oh, Sour. Oh,
Here we
okay.
go.
Okay. Well, giving us a heart attack there. They do two masks of damage each, so when you're on 2 health, it's like having only 1 health. Ugh. So yeah, scaring us a bit.
Fortunately, once you get that light lit up, you're safe. There's not much that can harm you here.
Mm-hmm. And then here, he's going to do a quit out. This saves us about 10 seconds of time. 10 seconds we cannot spare otherwise.
Meanwhile, Colby is about ready for Squid Arena. Let's see how he handles it. Coming in with 3 hits of soul, so he should be pretty comfy here.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, lined all 3 of them off for a shade.
Yeah, that was really nice. That's a benefit of coming in here with a little bit of extra soul. Oh, unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Took a dunk on the spikes.
That spike dunk, not only does it cost you health, it costs you a little bit of time, and then it can also mess up how the squids are placed. But he handles it well. It's a very nice recovery. You can see him healing there before he picks up rates. Rates refills your soul just like Dive in VS does. So any soul that you have remaining, you might as well use it to heal because you're going to have full soul anyway. It's just going to go to waste otherwise.
Yeah, definitely. And Sour getting the last skill of the game, Howling Wraiths. Or Abyss Shriek, actually. Forgive me. In which marks pretty much the end of the run. He just has to go up and fight the final boss of the game, and that will mark the end of his race time.
Yeah, the Howling Wraiths is a spell that we pick up because we have to, but we only use it once, and that one time we use it is to get Abyss Shriek. Mm-hmm. Abyss Shriek we do use for the THK fight at the end. It does 120 damage if you can land all 4 hits, so it is huge damage output. It's generally meant for aerial enemies, But since the Hollow Knight is taller, it does work out pretty well on him. It's a strange way to fight THK. It takes a while to get used to it. It's hard to optimize.
Sour having an Abyss climb here. Very well done. Only
Very
one
clean.
little mistake I saw, but even that only wasted about like not even half a second. So Sour is, you know, very, very clean run.
Colby choosing to heal here. He was on 2 health. Again, going into Dark Deepness, that can be kind of sketchy. So
Yeah,
I cannot
definitely.
fault him for healing at all.
For sure.
You can get wombo comboed real easy in Dark Deepness.
Ooh, ooh.
Nice
Colby.
save. Ooh.
Ooh.
Very glad he
What?
healed now. Oh,
What?
please, Colby.
Colby, no. Okay. He's not out of the thick yet. There's still a little scary part right here. However, he's got enough soul to heal once. That's good.
Definitely made the right choice healing before he
Yeah.
went into that room.
Oh,
Again,
boy.
that particular room is another place you can get wombo comboed. You can get hit by the Petras, fall into the spikes, get hit by the Petras again.
Oh,
Not unheard of to get 4 damage in a row.
Helicopter Knight, let's go. Sour cream with all the content today. Very well done. And he's coming up to fight the Hollow Knight, final boss of the game, and what will mark the end of his run. He is not on PB pace right now. He went out of his way to get a few grubs. I wonder how close he would have been if he foregoed the grubs, however.
Probably be pretty close.
Yeah.
Com sub for the THK fight itself, I believe, is 56 seconds. So absolutely not PB pace, but he should still be in the 51 to low 52 range by the time this
Yeah.
fight is over.
We kind of completely glossed over Colby, unfortunately. He did Dark Deepness, but now that he's out of
Very,
it,
very well too.
yeah. It must have went very quick.
Yeah, and again, he has full soul, so he can take the shortcut out as well.
Yeah.
The shorter way out.
Sour just pumping the Hollow Knight full of Howling Wraiths, doing crazy damage.
Oh, missing that scream skip just barely.
Yeah. Still very well done.
GG's for Sour.
Sour going to get a 51-32? No, 36, I'd say.
Colby picking up his last streamer, and now it will be his turn for the Abyss and then the Hollow Knight. I'm going to switch to Colby's audio.
Oh, 35. Yeah.
I'll let you see this cutscene, then I'll switch over the audio. Yeah, 51 in a tournament setting is very good.
Yeah. Sour had a crazy strong race today.
It definitely could have been PB pace without the grubs.
GG's indeed. Yeah, while saving in like, was 7 grubs, was it? 6, 7?
6 or 7, yeah.
Crazy. And now Colby is gonna come and finish up his end of the run, going into the Abyss. Thank you. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, he still has 2 skills left that he needs to grab. That is Shade Cloak and Howling Wraiths. I'm sure he'll execute them very well as well.
Showing off another Cyclone drop there.
Mm-hmm.
That one's nice because that Cyclone drop can also get you a hit of soul off of that
Ooh.
Shadow Creeper, which isn't gonna save you any health unless you seek out more soul on the way down. But it is a nice thing to have if you do want to do that.
He let go of the C-dash a little early on Swag Doors, slamming into the door there, which is a bit unfortunate, but sometimes when you try to be swaggy, you end up being daft. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. There's Sour in chat saying GG's. Yeah,
Pretty nice climb there.
Sour. All right, well, never mind. We'll ask later. Yeah, very nice sibling climb. Taking 1 damage. Looks like.
Yeah, it was a really nice climb.
With full health, still very comfy. However.
Again, there's nothing here that can damage you unless you go the wrong way, so he's very safe.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be able to hear now if he goes for Dreamnail early control. I expect him to. And he does.
Nice.
The only thing to be careful of here when you do that is that if you get the early control and then your Shade Cloak isn't ready and you go into those Void Tendrils, it will pull you in and you will die there. It won't respawn you properly.
I haven't actually seen that yet. It sounds crazy though.
As long as you're careful about your Shade Dash, you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But in a race setting especially, if you have nerves, you can dash too early and get pulled in.
Mm-hmm. Sibling spawned a bit late, thank goodness. Almost dashed right
That was
into it.
close.
Yeah.
Oh, Great Slash, interesting.
Nice. I'm not sure. There's been debate on what's quicker, either the Great Slash or the Cyclone Slash there. Or like 2 nail hits and then charging up the C dash and then killing it with that. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of strats for that room. I haven't seen the Great Slash one myself, so that's pretty cool.
That is cool. And he has now collected the final skill in the game, Howling Wraiths. Abyss Shriek.
So many spells. All right,
I can't
Colby with his
remember.
climb. Oh, unfortunate.
Ooh. Yeah.
There's really
no,
close to setting a new spawn point too.
Yeah, there's no hazard respawn until
Yeah,
just
so
a
if
bit
you
higher up.
where he just stood right there, that's where your hazard respawn point is. He was
Yeah.
so close to it and just missed it.
Triple spike, heck yeah, good work. Oh, honestly, oh, never mind. Calm's curse before I even said it.
Pretty clean other than that. That
Yeah,
one fall and the
it's-
dunk. Other than that, it was pretty clean.
There's a very spicy climb, lots of wings and pogos. Not many people get all of that in there, but that was really good. And now we're gonna come up to fight the final boss again. Colby gonna finish out strong. Can we get some love in the chat for Colby? Yes, he hasn't won, but he's still running incredibly well. Let's support him through to the end, all right?
Yeah, still definitely a very solid run from Colby.
Yes.
Yeah,
He definitely deserves.
he'll be pretty close to his PB.
Wow. Yeah, let's go, Colby. You got this. Do you think he's on PB pace or?
I don't think he's on PB pace, but he should be pretty close to it. So for a race setting, not bad at all. And having saved a ton of grubs.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a very, very strong run from Colby. And Helicopter Knight, let's go. This is content.
He chose not to mention Dirtmouth or here, so he's going in with 4 health.
Interesting.
It's easy to take damage here, but he should still be okay.
By the way, I forgot to mention, Sour Cream did the helicopter, or the Cyclone Slash, destroy those last 2 chains. That's a difficult trick to do, and he did it very
Yeah, it's
well.
very tight.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. We gotta focus on Colby here. Give him the attention he deserves.
Oh, unfortunate.
I guess he tried to go for a dive there.
I think he tried to do a D-Dark there.
Yeah.
So the difference between the D-Dark and the Abyss Shriek is the D-Dark does 88 damage, the Abyss Shriek does 120. So while the Abyss Shriek does do more damage, if you're not going to get all 4 hits on it, it is possible that you might get actually more damage in with the D-Dark. But again, not optimal.
Colby just does not want to go to full health, I suppose. He had ample time to heal there, but alright. There we go.
Very nice.
GG's. 54. Yeah. 50.
Probably be right at a 55 is my guess.
5502. That's what I'm gonna say. No, it's gonna be more than that. It's gonna be like a 5506.
Takes so long to split.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. 5506. Low 55
not-
again. Exactly 1 minute away from his PB. Not bad at all, considering it's a race and there were grubs saved.
Yeah, very well done.
All right, let me mark players and we'll get them in here.
Sounds good. Both players, feel free to come in whenever you are ready. Oh, what's Sour doing here? Talking to Elderbug? Yeah, looks like. Oh, now where's he going? Oh, now he's gonna talk to Grub Daddy. Let's go.
Hey, Colby. Just wait.
Hello, I see some. Oh, look at
There
that.
he is.
Grubs.
Hey.
GG.
Man, he got grubs too? What?
No way!
Sour,
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Congratulations, Sour, on your win. You've definitely earned it. The practice is showing very well.
Very solid runs from both of you. It was very nice.
Yes. I'm curious, Sour. Do you practice with or without load normalizer on?
No, without.
Did you?
I hate load normalizer with a passion.
Did you remember to put it on for the raise?
I did. However, I think I just accidentally overwritten the 2-second one with the vanilla one without realizing it, because right before the race started, I did drag and drop.
I see.
But yeah, in Green Path, I'm like, oh, this guy's in the right spot. Uh-oh.
Hold on.
I don't have crap enemy locations? Oh man, this is bad.
Yeah, I feel bad for C-Peak cycle now.
Oh no.
Well, I got the Christmas miracle of the Elite Knight not being right in the doorway outside Blue Lake, so I was pretty happy.
Oh, that's
That's
the
really
worst.
nice.
That's-
If I
that's
had
the one
load
that annoys me the
normalizer,
most.
if I had load normalizer on, I would have gotten that because he was already walking to the left.
Oh man. Yeah. Well, congratulations again. You both ran incredibly well. There's not any one major mistake I can point out between the two of you. So yeah, congrats to both of you. Very well
I
done.
felt like it was a pretty good one for me. Thank
Yeah, very solid.
Yeah.
The only place I was really scared was Colby, I was afraid you were going to muscle memory that dash slash
Oh yeah.
and crystallize Mountain. When you were on 1 health, I was so
I
scared.
was I was painfully aware that I couldn't do my favorite trick in the game.
You gave us the scare there, hitting it 7 times and then going over to unlock it. I was like, is he gonna try to jump it down? Oh no.
I also had my fiance here yelling at me, "Don't do it! Don't do it!"
That's nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, other than that, they're really solid.
Sorry, do you think this could have been on like a PB pace if you haven't gone for the grubs?
It would have been close. I don't know if the grubs and the helicopter night cost me like 40 seconds, but
Yeah. The grubs we got weren't that far out of the way.
Yeah.
So I don't
No,
think
they
they did
weren't.
40 seconds.
now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know why we went for the Crusher one instead of the one outside of Archives.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
actually wondering. I was expecting the
Yeah.
Archives one, and then it
That one
didn't
would have
happen.
been
I'm
easy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would have been
All right,
better.
well, there you go. Whoever wants to take that record now can go
Yeah.
get that one too.
I didn't want to like switch it up because that would just be, we had gentleman's rule on it. So
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm not going to go get
understandable.
another one and I'm not going to, yeah, so. But Reki for both of us.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
High five.
Let's go.
Tied for Reki.
I mean, you know, that probably means someone's gonna go get all the grubs you guys got and then go for the archives grub.
Probably.
Probably.
Everyone in chat taking
My
notes?
challenge to the person who's going to do that is get the one on the way up to God Pixel Room and take the damage tank.
Oh, God.
Really show off.
Or the Beast Den one. I thought about that one too. But
I thought
wanted to
about that
lead
one
the
too,
right
just
way.
for fire.
Yeah, I was like, I want to lead the right way though. So.
Do you have any questions from chat for either of these players?
I will say,
Oh yeah,
having this
Wombo
extra
combo
mash start is
Queen's
nice.
Garden Ramen. My game was dropping crazy inputs, but
Yeah, I was a little concerned there. I'm glad you healed before you went into that room,
Mhm.
but you made it out safely.
Yeah, the Queen's Garden room before Dark Deepness, that was scary from Goldie.
Sour Ramen would like a Yoshi.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Yeah, well, GG's. That was fun.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Both of you.
Thanks Sour for racing with
Very
me.
good
Having that
race.
gentleman's agreement. That was fun.
Any final
Very fun
runners
race for
from-
sure.
Any final comments from the runners before we end the show here?
Getting a 51 is more important, or getting the grubs is more important than getting a 50, because I think I would have gotten a 50 if I didn't get the grubs. Not a PB, but
Oh,
a 50.
for sure.
Insane.
Grubs are more
Yeah,
important. Grubs are more important.
same.
You passed them by so many times. You got to save them one time.
Colby, would you have PB'd though? Weren't you like pretty close to your PB?
Nah, I'm like a minute behind.
Oh, I see.
Kobe was
Okay.
exactly a minute from if as long as your PB is still a 5406.
Yeah, it is.
A minute behind.
I gave up hope of bringing it back once I got Umu 2 cycle.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. You were
Only
really
15
close.
seconds.
So, sorry, I heard you got a PB last night. Can we ask what place that will put you on SRC?
7th, I think.
So that's
Mi-
crazy.
Missed Viz by 1 second.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm
Top-
not worthy.
Top 10 is getting harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top 10 has really been shuffling lately.
It's a hot cat.
It's a lot of fun. Would recommend.
Definitely. Anyway, I think we'll wrap it up here. Anything else anyone wants to say before I finish the episode?
I'm good. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you to our racers. It was a really good race. It was fun to commentate.
Definitely.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Collins.
Sylvie, for co-coms.
Thank you.
And thank you, chat, for being great as always.
All right, I'm gonna end it here then. Bye bye,
Hard
everyone.
Twitch
All
chat.
right.
Later.
We will see you all later.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.